What's up, everybody? Good morning. Let's see what we get for this power hour here. Let's see where we're at so far. I was following this morning. All right, we'll run through that. I mean, this is textbook here. So obviously we want to see higher prices. Still expecting buy-side delivery. We had engineered these lows yesterday. Equal lows, sell side. Bam, sell side there. Let's go to like a 1 minute so you could really see the lows. All right, so check out all the equal lows here. Other trade we shared. So all these lows. We come here now, New York. We clear those, first making another equal low, running that low, even here creating a short-term low. So now we have a short-term low paired with yesterday's low, short-term low cleared, market structure shift, clear-cut YouTube model. Leaving that fair value gap even better is that it's the bearish volume imbalance negated bullish. And then at 9:30, we wick right into that and take off. So that was clean. Reaching for a new day opening gap here. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Obviously, we had news at 10, so I think we might consolidate until that. On like a 5-minute sense, though, and 15. Pretty bullish here, to be honest. So same thing. We've cleared all these lows. Expansion. We've cleared the last premium as we delivered into that low. So this is that last fair value gap as we deliver lower. We clear that rather easily. So if anything, we can come back down into this for an inversion. I want to say at 9:30 or at 10 here for news, we want to do something where we run out lows. Look at all these equal lows. I could see a run lower into this fair value gap, into that down close candle, and then continued expansion. We'll see what we get. Chill out for the next hour or so. Shut up. That's fine. We're going long if we went into this fair value gap. Never happened. Right up through that new day opening gap. We can take a look to the left, right? We have obviously swing highs. I like this fair value gap here. So this would have been the original target. This candle never gets into it. You see that? So now we have this fair value gap paired with the old daily high, and oh yeah, right into that. Nice. And I mean, where do we stop? Right? We love seeing that. Look at that. Perfect delivery. So now we'll see if we want to hold. We have equal highs here, right by the midnight. It's paired with the volume imbalance that was untouched. Right here. Key level to me. So I drag these out. This. 12. PM. 11 p.m. Okay. So if we get a scenario like yesterday, remember we wicked, rejected, pushed through the wick. If we do that, and especially because this is the fair value gap, I would expect this fair value gap to hold. You're bullish, but you don't like the way the candles are printing. No, I feel you. Yeah, they're just little kind of barcodey, right? Thin candles, we would call them. A little better now, but we'll see. We'll see. Back into that fair value gap at the same time. Okay, NQ at the same place, so NQ didn't run its low. SMT there at the lows, which would have been right. This would have been that 930 setup would have been clean. Notice this fair value gap here now. Under that fair value gap, with a close, I like the idea of going for lows and then inversion 15, actual 15, right? Huge fair value gap here. So even if we don't come back down into it fully, that's those lows. Okay, just want to see what the lows is on the one. So that low. This low here would be my interest. Notice it's the lowest low within this fair value gap as well. So it aligns well with another PD array. But as of now, this is where our interest lies. The 1 minute fair value gap aligned with the new day opening gap. This high becomes our buy side objective. I do want to see actually, let's go lower time frame. We bottom for a reason. So we can go 5 seconds. All right, so on a 5 second chart here, short-term low, these equal highs here are a target. These become right the buy side objective in this parent leg. We've cleared the short-term low. Left that fair value gap. Look at that precision though. That is crazy. Right, just smacking that. Bing, bing. Algo just referencing bing, bing. But I think we can get up and through that 30-second low cleared. Oh, in the new day opening gap. I mean, that's clean. This high should be hit. Right, we clear the short-term low inside of the new day opening gap on the 30-second. You could really see that. That's nice right there. Clear on the short-term low. Okay, if we close above this, let's say, oh, 1 sec. All right, my bad. So I'm like, if we were getting crazy here, let's say high, low, high, high. Low, high. Lowest low broken. This up close candle is a breaker. Let's go to the 1 minute because we're moving kind of quick. So we get through that buy side like we mentioned. We want to see closing above that fair value gap. The fact that we retrace into this 1 minute makes me even more confident that this area should hold us right here. And take this wick away, right? Up through the wick, closing above. There's that volume imbalance we had pointed out. Look how we halt right there. But we can get two minute got above it. Bye, honey. Love you. If we go cut that short term low. You caught it, good shit. Yeah, if you did, right there. And inside that fair value gap would have been nice. Look at that 30-second. Maybe. Is that consequent encroachment? Oh yeah, it's so clean. Not 30-second. Create that short-term low perfectly with new day opening gap. Turtle soup it to run into midnight. Closing above midnight. Let's see, 1 minute above midnight, 2 minute wicking the midnight. Honestly though, I like the fact I want to see that high get taken out, to be honest. I'd prefer we take out the highs. Good shit, fellas. Yeah, good trades. See, y'all got it. Y'all getting quick. That's how we do it. At the same time, though, last premium before on a 15-minute chart here. This is the last premium before buy side. So let's say that we want to hold this range we're in, this high. This area actually holds us. We would trace back into the range. I would like to see, yeah, run through that, to be honest. Get up and through that high. Just continue to print higher. New day opening gap. Or, excuse me, previous day high. This is a 1 minute here. This is a 15-minute. Yeah, well, I gave y'all 5 handles too. Probably should have. Oh, wrong button. Hello? Oh, you don't even need 5 though, to be honest. If your stop was there, or even here. 1 to 2 is all you need, shit. If we're being completely honest. Back inside the 1 minute fair value gap. Bullish volume imbalance, which we would like to see for expansion. Issue is we're running into, I mean, look at how these levels are just so aligned. Volume imbalance. Consequent encroachment of the volume imbalance is also the 15-minute consequent encroachment. That volume imbalance cuts right through that 15-minute. So heavy area of resistance here. As we can obviously see. And the fact that we've hit the high of that 15-minute here and close below it would make me think that if this was to hold us, we're not getting much higher than consequent encroachment. So this actually becomes kind of that rejection point, and we start moving lower, back underneath, which we would prefer to see if we want higher prices. Obviously, this get overtaken. But if we run through this low, we may have an opportunity to take it lower. Let's see. Ain't that different? Second attempt at a bullish volume imbalance. We want to see things like this being respected if we're looking for bullish price action. So now that we've hit the 1 minute consequent encroachment, we have equal lows. But like say that we overtake once again, right? Same exact thing we did here. We create that bullish, we overtake it bearishly, running through fair value gaps. That would just not really be what we want to see. So ideally, wicks with fair value gaps hold us. Hold that 2 minute. 1 minute's a little larger, but same idea. We're starting to darken this area. 30-second gap. Back-to-back volume imbalances, actually. Let's see if those can hold us. It would be nice. Another one. Creating them is cool and all, but at some point we want to start moving away from them. Because if we run into an issue where we just start having a massive volume imbalances, we can actually start kind of moving around them, consolidate. So if we're going to create them, that's beneficial, but we want to kind of see price show a willingness to actually move away, get up and through this 15-minute, which is really acting like that wall at this point. Don't forget the midnight level is here as well. So a lot of premiums, right? Volume imbalance, fair value gap, midnight level. Which is why if we can clear this area, especially if there was displacement through it, we should be able to just run for, let me see, on the 15. What's kind of near us in the short term? Not much. That's the only issue as well, is that, right, if we were to go like to an hourly chart here and just kind of look in the near term, right, there's nothing here. We have to go way back. I mean, way back. Which means we might just use some projections here. Because of this, and this leg, there's no inefficiency. Let's see, mitigation block, fair value gap, swing high. Still a ways out still, but Let's go to the. If we're gonna have a bullish day, we're at that opening price really right now, midnight opening as well. Power of 3, this would be that manipulation lower. So we would try to catch an expansion, honestly. Notice how that standard deviation aligns with that buy side pull we had already marked out. That's kind of what we'd want to see as far as target wise. We wouldn't want to run this high and reject. Let me go back to that 1 minute. So we actually never got to close above the 15. Looked like we were going to try, reject, come back inside of it. So we'll see if we actually just kind of consolidate here for a minute. We have ran these equal highs though. So now we need to be careful and kind of see, right, if we clear these short-term highs, break through these equal lows and close under this fair value gap, potential U2 model there, breaker forming for a reversal back into this actual range. A lot of untouched inefficiencies here on this move up. Just planning for the future here. Equilibrium, if this was to be the high, equilibrium aligns perfectly with these kind of lows. Good target. But as of now, we holding. Previous day high as well, so daily high. All right. We're chilling. Oh, I do want to bring up, I'll make a message about it as well. But lately, I've had a few people message me because the goddamn scammers in the group have grown pretty rapidly, I'd say, since it became kind of semi-free. So in the future, if any of you ever get a message from me, more than likely, right, if I'm DMing you first, it's probably not legitimate. And I would always just double check the actual username, you know what I mean? Like it may say shadow, but if you click on it, it won't have my picture or my actual just ID for Discord. So do your due diligence, be aware. I wish I can get them out quicker, but there's really no way. I think I'll make a channel for, I don't know, maybe scammers. Just if you interact with one or run into one, put it in the channel so I could see it and get them taken care of. Let's see, 1 over. We close above the 15-minute. What's the 15-minute doing at this time? So 7 whole minutes until that even closes. We did open with the volume imbalance right there, which is nice. I want to see where that is. So this is that 15. Looks a lot bigger on the 15. What the heck? So 6 minutes. So at what time is it right now? 10. Okay. We'll see at 10:30 what happens. At that point, that'll be a good indication too. 15-minute will close at 10:30. Opening range will be put in. So if we get above that at that point, it should be a good indication if we want to continue to expand. Scammer for sure. Imposter. The imposter has been found. I don't have any admins or anything. It's just me. I'm gonna have to buy like a goddamn what is it? It's like a certain profile picture, I guess, that moves. Like the Discord premium profile. That way it's a little easier to notice. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and if I'm sending you a friend request, definitely not me. Just be wary. These goddamn fakers out here. Jim Schrum. Oh, someone else? Yeah, I mentioned Jim too. They all seem to have like the same script too, from what I've seen. It's always asking about something about the market, how the market is moving lately. How you feeling? If I ever share like a stock thing with you, that's not me. Know that. Hmm. So I'm looking at this as kind of a bearish breaker at this highest point here. High, low, higher, high. Broken, right? We closed below it here and never come back into it. Besides here, this is the first time. We've already gotten to the high of it though, which makes me think we should continue to push above it. I'm also looking at within that, we've closed above consequent encroachment, which is good. Take a little look at what's going on in here. Look at how that at the previous day high, when we first get above it here with this volume imbalance, never come back into it. So that's that open volume imbalance we talk about, key level. It's paired with, if I was to drag this level out to the left, well, there's another volume imbalance here, and that's actually where we've closed. So these volume imbalances are the same. So you see how we're starting to overlap these PD arrays right now? Which that looks almost to be consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. That was here. Close, okay. Yeah, I'll just keep this one because it's the same one as well. But I like these other two levels here that we have. They're getting a little jumbled. I'll probably move this because that's just the previous day high. So we know that. Just know there's a volume imbalance there. This volume imbalance is the previous high as well. Yeah, look at all these damn volume imbalances. This is why we're doing this as well, though, right? So when we're just going back and forth, back and forth. So the shadow guy, that shirt. Yeah, nope. If I'm ever sharing something like that with stocks, immediate red flag. Because, yeah, they could have my name, but if you click on their picture, that's why stuff. You have to actually click on their name, and it'll be different than mine. Whereas mine should have my background. Ow. And I think it's just shadow dot. What is it actually? Shadow. Oh, okay. Trades with a dash, the underscore. Yeah, there's a few. They'd be popping up consistently. That's why it's so annoying. And stuff, because even if I can block them from our group, but they could still message you guys individually. And that's kind of where the issues are coming from. So just know my name is shadow_trades. Always will be. I'm about to actually just make an announcement. Oh, nice. There we go. Look at that. Acceleration. Wick. Not ideal, though. Right? We don't want to wick. We want to actually push through. And it's 10:30. So this candle right here is important. All of this, like we mentioned, we're just waiting for that 15-minute candle to close. Right at 10:30, we make a move. So I want to see if this closes above, solidifying this candle is closing above the 15-minute here. We've actually cleared the buy side already, but if we can close above that, that'd be even better. Oh, did we? 15. Oh, so we didn't close. Whole new candle, actually. So it closed right at 10:30. That's fine, though. I like how we accelerate here. So, I mean, I like this area. If we really want to accelerate, you know what I mean? We can do that. I went long in here, so I'm going to move my stop now because we're starting to accelerate. I want to try to hold for a little bit extended run. All right, we went long. I'll show you actually where we went long as well. If we can get 5 handles first, I think I'll probably just partial at 5. I want this high all the way here. But we'll do a 5-handle partial of 2, maybe 1. I mean, with the way we're moving, I think we can accelerate a little bit. A little 4-hour. Let's actually let's take this move here. Let me get the 4th. And 5th. Okay. So I think I'm going to set it up. We're going to go 1 in between. We're going to go 1 at this high. Just secure 1 at 5 handles. I kind of always want to secure, I guess, 5 handles for myself. And then I'm going to take in between these 2 ranges here. So 1, and then, yeah, I'll keep that as my final target. So that's what we'll do. We'll go like that. At this point, we're stopped previous day high. But the 1 minute here sitting fairly nice. This 1 minute as well. Obviously, I wouldn't want to see anything lower than this fair value gap at the lowest. That would be a no-go. No, I entered here. I entered first on, yeah, as we kind of close above this, I'm using these set of volume imbalances. Right, so we had mentioned that this high was perfectly delivered into the high of that fair value gap. It's a volume imbalance as well. So as we close above and trade back into it, I just add my first position in case we were just going to tap and run. And then this is where I added most of it as we come back into it. So there was that 1 minute fair value gap left behind. As we actually return into that, that's why I add the rest of that position. Stop underneath this fair value gap here. The 5 minute has closed above, which is nice. 15, just waiting on that 15, which we should be able to close above as well. Let's say we were looking at it like low equal lows, high, lower low. That gets broken. We need to wait for this to close still again, but these up close candles would become that breaker here. So it's not confirmed, but what was that level? Notice how it would be, the high of that breaker would be right where that 1 minute fair value gap starts. move all these lines. Let's see, 1 minute NQ. I mean, I just don't like the way. Let me see. Hold up. I like expansion. I just don't like when we don't clear liquidity before doing it. But we haven't really done that at all this morning. Besides here, that was the first time. Like from this run, right? Just running higher, lows being held, lows held, equal lows held. Even here on the 1 minute, low held, equal lows held, equal lows held, equal lows held. So maybe we like create a swing low here, run that swing low. Because if not, maybe we get stopped. Who knows? I'll have to remember though, because that's only one. I'm gonna have to buy back one extra. So. I trade of AB. Oh wait, nope. Don't want to do that. Oh, nice. So check out that delivery, right? Beautiful. We close with the volume imbalance. If we close above these highs, stop goes in profit under this low. So right, stop had to be underneath. We couldn't move it up yet because the 15 had the possibility of holding us. First time we come into it, perfect. Support. Want to see price. Now take out our first partial 5 handles. Short-term buy side here. What about the fact we went down a lot? No, yeah, that's still a good point, right? The fact that we went lower and the fact that we cleared those equal lows at 930. So I'm still fine being bullish. That's why I'm longer term bullish. I would just like to see a shorter term retracement. But well, we'll just continue to kind of expect that buy side of the curve to deliver. And then at some point, we may take out lows, but hopefully not before we take out some partials here. My second target, 48.28 and a quarter, is in between the third and fourth standard deviation of the manipulation leg that we measured. What I mean by that, we go to a 5-minute chart. This is the leg that clears all the liquidity before the real expansion takes place. We measure that leg. We project it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go in between the third and the fourth, and we draw out the midline of that. That brings us to 48.28 and a half. I lied. There we go. All right, now we're good though. See? Just had to check the work, double check. But yeah, that's what that level is. Just a midpoint. Cool. So there's one. We've done now partial there. Looking for the second in between. So because we hit one, we keep. No, we move this one. Don't need that. We move this here. Okay, cool. So one bracket over to the left should get us out here if we can. If not, we get stopped in profit. Oh, I should have added it again at the 15. That'd have been nice. Hesitated. Look at that delivery, though. Oh my gosh. Look at that, too. I mean, I kind of want this to be a swing high, to be honest, before we take out this one. Oh, I do need to add one more. So stop. Two-minute. So at this point, I'm looking at this OB. Wouldn't want to see anything less than that. Midpoint is there. That volume bounce there may want to be revisited. We've already partialed, so we'll get it at this point. Move this. There's that volume imbalance. Never will. Hello. Honestly, at this point, I think we run out of low. Hopefully we can hold this, but like I said, every low that's been formed has been protected since this morning. I mean, since really 9:20. Which makes me think that in the short term, we may want to clear a low, which would mean our stop gets ran and we look for new entry. If it does, that's fine. Right, as long as we can kind of pump from here, because NQ is running its low. Kind of tough though, because we have double SMT right now, in a way. NQ ran its highs and its lows, respective to ES here. I don't know what I mean by that. So look at this high compared to this high. Right, we run that in ES where NQ fails, but now on the way down, look at this low compared to this low. We've ran out the low instead. We've actually ran this low as well. Which makes me think we should be able to give one more run up. Which if we do, I'm going to go like this actually. We'll just go for this high. I don't want to get caught in some type of 3 drives right here. 1, 2, 3. So as we clear that high, we'll just take that partial. That one is at a 6 handles, so it should be good. Closing above that, stop again gets moved here. As we mentioned so far, that volume imbalance holds the body, which was nice. We wanted to see that. We want to see price now get above this and create an inversion here. So we'd want this to be an inversion. Wouldn't want to see price reject from there. Break lower. Want to see price accelerate through. Have that fair value gap give way. There's that 2-minute fair value gap as well. So new volume imbalance. Oh. So see, that's exactly what we did not want to see. Do I have to? Okay, I do. What time is it? 10:53. You know what? I lied. We're doing this. Full closure at the high. Don't only want to hold into lunch. Whoa. Okay. Hey. So we either get out at about 6 handles or we get stopped in profit after securing partial. Win-win either way. Those are the trades that we love. Ooh, so take a look here. We get underneath. More than likely, we actually go for stop. We fell one tick short, legitimately. We have one chance, and that's if we can get above this, but it looks like we're going to use this to now take us lower. That's all right. So that inversion. We'll see if we can't hold it and to get back above. Fair value up here as well, but looking like we may get stopped in profit. Good timing though, right before 11. We'll wrap it up right here either way. He's trying, he's trying. Bullish volume imbalance, we'll see. That wants to hold. Not much to do but wait. $15. You know what I might actually do? I might move one or close two here and leave one straggler on to see if it wants to run. Like if we just kind of turtle soup this low. Still not, it's not going to be much of a difference, which is why I'm fine moving it here. But we'll close a majority of it at that low. Let's say we want to kind of just wick that low barely and hold this 15. We'll give an opportunity for the 15 to hold with one contract. I usually set mine to the front, but it'll stay. I usually set mine though, like when I'm doing the what's it called? Drawing a blank. Oh, the chart reviews. I'm like, what the heck? When I do the recaps, I'll end up kind of putting them to the front. But usually they should stay in the front, even if you're putting new markings up. Back to that. Let's see, just kind of playing around it. Let's see if you can't give one final push. That'd be nice. One tick from stop. That's what I like indices though, or futures. In forex, you're getting wicked out there with spread for sure. All right, either way, we gotta do something here. Let's get moving. If we're still not either stopped or profited at 11:10, we out. Manually close. At that point, it's whatever. So we get stopped there. We didn't take out this one. I might just close it though, because I'm not really trying to manage. Actually, I'll just leave it. We'll wrap up the stream here. Just know I'll have this running, right? I'm not going to mess with it at this point. So you'll know if we go under that 15, we get stopped. If this holds us somehow and we come back for the high, then we will get out there at about 5 handles. For the most part, Right, we'll run through just the first entry. So only entry for today. As we kind of accelerate, remember at 9:30, really starting from there, we clear the equal lows, YouTube setup holds, bullish order flow takes place, we get above the 15, use that as support. This 1 minute here, we use that as support. So I'm just seeing how all the discounts are being used. Now at that high impact news, we accelerate, leaving behind the fair value gap aligned with the new day opening gap. That once again continues to hold us. So this entry just comes on that same understanding that discounts should continue to hold. We first enter on the touch of this 1 minute. So as we close above it, this next candle that trades into it, we're using it as an inversion setup, getting long there. And then as we create this 1 minute fair value gap in here, aligned with the previous day high, second entry comes as we trade into that. Right on that level. That's what we see here. We end up parceling right at that swing high, so beautiful. Beautiful partial. Fell just short of our second partial. And then as you saw, we get stopped with most of the remaining position in profit. When full day. Oh, he said full day stream, imagine. Just keep it up all day. I mean, I could if you guys just want to watch it, but I won't be here. Just leave the screen up if it's going to run. Let me see where, hold up. Tomorrow we got... ¿Qué hora es? Lo importante. All the high impact news is at 8:30 Eastern, so tomorrow will be just a normal stream. We'll get there at 9:25 in the morning. Yeah, I'll leave this running in the recording, so you'll see if we get RTP hit or not. And then I'll obviously share it. I might just close. I'm trying to think. Do I just want to close it? What time is that? 11:12. Nah, it's all right. So yeah, we'll close the stream. If you guys are sticking around for the afternoon, however. Oh, wait, we're going to get stopped. I would still look at, I still want to see higher prices, to be honest. So I like the idea of this, right? This is that 1 minute we used, but in a 15-minute sense. If we came back down into this full 15-minute, it's paired with this 15-minute. I like that. Wouldn't want to see much lower than new day opening gap if we're going to continue to push higher. So if we came back into that, gave us some type of setup, we would trust that. But for now, this is all we got. So yeah, until tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oh, no question. Okay. Yeah, until tomorrow. Take care, everybody. And we will talk at 9:25 Eastern tomorrow morning. See you guys.